Anonymous, Alcoholics Nerdiest.
What?
Hello, welcome to the first episode of our new show that we really don't have a good name for yet. We should have thought one up before we started drinking.
But we kind of decided to avoid talking about it before we were there, so it's not scripted. We've got to think it all.
Unlike my usual show, we won't be scripting it, but here's the point of this show. As I review certain games, we're both over 21, we both really love to drink, if that wasn't clear from some of the episodes. We're going to review mixed drinks, shot sets from some of the games that I'm reviewing.
Well, we could do beers or wines. A game warranted it.
If it warranted it. So, for this week, we're going to review Portal. And we're going to make a mixed drink called The Shell. For this recipe, you'll need cranberry juice, grape juice, apple juice, lime juice, and gin. We're using Sly Fox Gin from Springbrook Distillery. Combine 5 cl of cranberry, 3 cl of the grape, 2 cl of apple, 1 cl of lime, and another 2 cl of gin, all into one container. So, for the record, for now, all the drinks we're making are from the Drunken Moogles site. We intend to start trying to come up with our own soon, but we don't have a lot of experience with mixed drinks right now. We're more experienced with just drinking them as is.
A bit too much experience.
So, this is the show. So we're going to be rating each of our drinks on 5 things out of 10. The taste, drinkability, ease, that could be ease of making it, ease of access, just general ease.
Taste.
I said taste.
Did we say taste?
Price, and likelihood of making us an alcoholic.
Yeah.
So for starters, look-wise,
Looks like fruit punch.
yeah, honestly, if I looked at this, I wouldn't tell you it's alcoholic. Doesn't really taste alcoholic either. Mostly actually just smell lime.
You say taste, just smell it.
I said smell. Doesn't really taste alcoholic either.
No, you said it doesn't really taste alcoholic either. I just mostly smell lime. I thought you beat me to taking a sip of it.
Nobody beats you to taking a sip.
Nobody beats me to anything. There's really a lot of lime in this one.
1 CL, that's it.
I'm just saying taste-wise. You can really just feel that kind of puckering of your mouth.
But personally, that bitterness is what I enjoy.
I'm sure. I really enjoy just like lime juice. I enjoy that kind of aftertaste.
Yeah. The grape and the apple,
I think they almost lend to color and cohesion more.
I think what they do is they lend it a full mouth, or not full mouth, but
more hints of other tastes rather than just the sour.
they give it a sweetness, a
Yes.
robustness. It would just be
Makes
too
it
sour if it was
easier to
only
drink.
Right. So I would say on drinkability, I'm going to give this a 1 out of 10.
For me personally, I'd say 1. I would say if you don't like sour, put it more at 3 though, because it is a second thing. But I'm going to leave it at 1, yeah.
Alright. So personally we say 1. You may say 3 if you're not as into sour things as we are. Well, not sour, bitter.
I don't know, a lot of it's sour in my opinion.
Price. It's mostly juice.
Juices and gin.
It's mostly juice. 1. 1.
I mean, it depends on how easy you can get gin, but it's not that hard to get. I'm going 1 as well.
So we're 1 for 1. Go get me a piece of paper.
Piece of paper?
Piece of paper.
We really should have thought that out sooner.
I know. And a pencil. So taste, 1 out of 10, 1 out of 10, 3 out of 10.
3.
We said a 3 if you're not as into bitter stuff. Cost is
She's so
also
adorable over there.
1 out of 10. His cat's over there.
She's adorable.
She's confused now that we're talking about her. So then, the next question is drinkability.
Goes down easy, same thing as with taste though, if you aren't into the bitters.
As much as I enjoy bitter, I can't agree with you on it going down easy because it's still bitter. I couldn't just pick up this glass and it'd be gone. It's definitely something I've got to more take my time on. I'm going to say a 3.
I'm still leaving it at 1. This is easy to drink.
Alright.
I mean, it's no chicken bouillon cube. Those things are terrible. ease.
The measurements aren't very difficult.
Just don't mess up the cranberry numbers.
Yeah, if you mess up the numbers, it'll mess up the taste. If you prefer it a little bit sweeter, I found out
More grape or apple.
swap cranberry and apple. Keep grape at 3, do 5 apple, 3 3 or even 2 cranberry, and cut the gin down to 1.5. It'll take out a lot of the bitterness. But at that point, you're cutting the gin down to 1.5. I was closer to 2.5 when I made these. No, it's nothing close to a mead.
No, I'm just saying the kind of base.
Okay.
More apple.
The base of a mead. That'll end up a lot sweeter. It'll still be bitter, but a lot sweeter.
Cat.
So I would say for ease, it's pretty easy to make. It's not that difficult to get your hands on the ingredients. The measurements are all pretty straightforward. There's no special combinations. Ease is a 1.
Yeah, I can't argue with that number. Unless for some reason you're in a country that doesn't sell apple juice.
Now for the more complicated one. Likelihood of making me an alcoholic. See, here's the thing. I'd be fine with drinking a lot of these. I'd be fine with drinking my whole way through a whole bottle of gin, but at the same time, this isn't very alcoholic.
Nah. I mean, yeah, I could probably fill a flask with this and bring it around with me. What are you doing? No, Kitty, you can't have that. Leave it alone. Stop. I could fill a flask with this, bring it around with me. I'd look like an alcoholic. But it's more a fruit punch than anything.
Yeah, it's more fruit than it is alcohol. So the thing is, as much as I could drink a lot of them, I don't think it's very likely to make me an alcoholic. So
Our livers might disagree eventually, but that's it. Not that alcoholic is just...
No.
Alcoholism is chicken.
What do you think, though? A 6?
What's the word?
A 6 or a 7, though?
I could agree on a 7. It could, well, maybe 6. It could, but it's not likely.
I'm gonna go with 7.
I'm leaving it at 6.
We've drunk. Let's do math. So on average for taste, it's a 1.7 out of 10. Cost is an easy 1 out of 10. Drinkability is a 2 out of 10. Ease is a 1 out of 10.
And alcoholishness is 6.5 out of 10.
No, wait, this is out of
What do you know?
a 6.6.
7.6.
7.6. I can math.
This is why I'm here.
All told, we rate the Shell a 7.6 out of 10. Definitely an above average drink, something you can share around at a party, and most people are likely to at least enjoy. Easy to make, easy to get
for a party. You
on.
can make a big bowl of this.
Yeah, you could make a big bowl and serve it
Pretty
as a
easy to
punch.
multiply out.
That's why we will be providing things in CLs instead of tablespoons, because 1 CL is 0.67 tablespoons.
And nobody wanted to do that math. Centiliters, not cubic liters. Completely different. Confuses me every time.
Really?
I'm used to CC as cubic centimeters.
So I suppose for our
Which is
first...
some milliliter, but...
So I suppose that's the end of our first episode.
But wait, no. You said you wanted some cake. Let's get some cake.
Like, chocolate cake?
Yeah, there's some chocolate in that cake.
Okay.
So to make a cake, you need whiskey, Kahlua, a chocolate liqueur, a cherry liqueur, a strawberry liqueur, and some heavy cream. So you mix in 2 CL of whiskey, 1 CL of the chocolate liqueur, 1 CL of the cherry liqueur, and 1 CL of the strawberry liqueur. So shake or stir those all up. We don't have a shaker yet, so we stir them up. And then drained those into a glass with some ice. Then we added in the heavy cream to the amount that looked good. Stirred that all up together and topped it off with whipped cream. Make sure that you do not stop and drink it before adding the heavy cream. Just trust us.
Cake?
I guess it looks a bit like one. I think you put too much cream in it.
I don't know. I don't think it would look very dark if, under any circumstances. Taste is what matters.
Yeah, true enough. That's good. Just get an ice cube for a sip.
Good to know we both did the same thing.
Forgot we put rocks in there this time. Alright, so maybe a second sip.
So first off, I think it'd be better if it didn't have the whipped cream, honestly.
Maybe.
The whipped cream just kind of travels down to the back of the glass. It clogs everything up. You don't get any in your mouth.
I think a lot more is for the look of it.
But look shouldn't change design. It
But
should
if you don't get much in your mouth anyway.
form over function. You don't want to end up with a glass just full of whipped cream and no drink.
True, but would it really even if it was the right color, would it look like a cake without the whipped cream?
Yes.
It's like those crazy drinks they set on fire. You think that improves the flavor at all? It's for the presentation.
Alright, point made. I still don't necessarily like the whipped cream very much.
Oh, I'm not disagreeing with you. I make shakes. They don't need the whipped cream. They just like how they look.
I don't know. With the whipped cream, I'm gonna call it 5 out of 10 on the E's.
These for me?
E's in general? Well, no, I guess it's a 4 on E's. It's a 5 on drinkability.
I give it a 6 on drinkability.
You find it less drinkable?
Yeah.
Well, I mean, outside the foam, it's tasty. It goes down smooth. It kind of reminds
of the
me.
taste, honestly.
It reminds me personally of like a chocolate milkshake a little bit. But if you've ever gotten a chocolate milkshake with like a little bit, not quite enough, but a little bit of like raspberry puree in it or something.
My main issue is that I'm not really getting enough chocolate out of it.
Seriously?
I'm tasting more just the cream and the alcohol.
See, I think it tastes a little bit too chocolate and not enough alcohol. Yeah, yours tastes the same.
I don't know. I'm getting like the aftertaste of chocolate, but I kind of want more chocolate out of it.
So what do you say then?
For taste?
Drink. I haven't even done taste.
No, drinkability, I go with 6.
6?
Yeah.
And what about the E's?
I'm honestly not too great to judge the E's since my job is to watch you make it and tell you if you're doing it wrong. I didn't have to tell you other than reminding you to put the cream on it. So
That's another thing though that we should explain. The first time we tried to make one of these off camera,
yes.
we didn't, the
The recipe
instructions were
says
clear.
the recipe for under ingredients has top off with double heavy cream.
We didn't know what
We
that
mistook
meant.
that for the topping it with the whipped cream.
Yeah. Our fault. The instructions were clear. We're just idiots. But trying to drink it as a shot?
No.
Don't do it.
No.
Don't do it. Even if like you like shots and you want to make a shot, don't do it.
Just all the no.
There's better ways to do it. So then what would you say for E's? Stick with my 4 or?
Yeah, I'd probably say that. It didn't seem too difficult to make.
Alright.
It's still just mixing things.
Taste-wise, so taste seems to be the argument.
Actually, think about drinkability. I haven't got down to yet in this one, but it's more with our specific strawberry than many strawberries in it. It can throw you for a loop if you don't see it coming.
Yeah, we've let a couple people try it. We didn't warn them that our strawberry liqueur has many strawberries in it. And both people that we let try it freaked out. Are you eating the ice?
Yes. Is that a problem?
Both people freaked out when they ended up with the mini strawberries in their mouth.
I think one of the responses was, why am I chewing this?
Yes. So make sure that if yours is like ours and has many strawberries in it, that you do that.
I'm not sure how common that is. That was the one that they had at the liquor shop near us, though.
Yeah. The liquor shop that we use doesn't have, the recommendation that was given was that you use a cherry liqueur and Bull's brown cocoa and Bull's strawberry. our liquor shop doesn't sell bowls.
Or a general cherry liqueur.
No, they did.
One with mini strawberries in it, though. I wouldn't call that a general.
That's a strawberry liqueur. They sell
Oh,
one
right,
with
that's the
cherry
strawberry.
liqueur.
I know my red fruits, don't worry, people.
So, we didn't have bowls, so we couldn't do their strawberry or their chocolate, so we got the two different strawberry and chocolate. So as a result, it's a little bit different. It's gonna be a little bit different. This is our version, not necessarily Moogle's version. I don't think we should rate drinkability down though because it has many strawberries when that's because we have the wrong drink.
Yes, but it's the one that we have and could get. I'm not saying, I'm just saying take it into account. I'm not going to bring it to a 7 or anything. I'm going to leave it at the 6.
I'm gonna bring drinkability up to a 6 though, because getting towards the bottom with the ice in it and the whipped cream.
Yeah, there's nothing else in there. I mean, maybe you're not supposed to finish, but
I'm not quite close to the end. That's a waste of alcohol if I don't finish.
Also, is not raised that you don't finish it.
Yeah.
You drink, you make it. Someone makes it for you. It better be gone before you say you're done.
So, likelihood of this making me an alcoholic.
3, if I had it more than once a day, it'd be...
I wouldn't want this more than, I wouldn't even want this once a day.
Yeah.
I'd have this like once a week.
Maybe once a year on my birthday, on my unbirthday.
So like, 5.
That's still average likelihood. If you're just having this once a week, yeah, there's a lot of alcohol in it.
7. 7. Your end.
I'd almost say 8 because I couldn't drink it even that often. It still could, but
I feel like it should be
don't
7 though because there's a lot of alcohol in it. This is like a shot and a half at least of alcohol.
If I drink a flask over the course of a week, that ain't gonna turn me into an alcoholic.
Fair enough.
If I have a shot and a half once a year, I could magically be one.
So, cost.
Ow.
But like, it wasn't really a cheap drink.
And I'm sure it's worth the amount we spent on it. Okay.
If you've already got them all in your collection, great.
Yeah.
I mean, I'm very glad to have the honey whiskey. Absolutely love that honey whiskey on its own. He hasn't tried it yet.
You keep putting it away. And giving me this.
I offer. The Grand Mariner is delicious. The strawberry liqueur is great. But
5 strawberries.
like when you put them all together, it was good. It just wasn't great.
I wouldn't even say it really lived up to the expectation of cake.
I'm gonna call another 7.
Cost? Yeah.
I mean, it could be more expensive. Math time!
Oh, I just had 2. Oh, kitty. What you doing? 6.0 is a 4.
4 out of 10.
Lower side of average.
See, here's the thing. When you put out all the math, our numbers are always going to end up low. A little bit lower since we're averaging out everything. So a 4.0 is average.
Kind of like D&D 4.0. Not terrible, but not great.
So it's an average drink. It's good. If you're
really
really
on me trying to sell on a show, they have to start again. Okay.
If you're looking for something sweet, I'd say this is definitely the way to go. If you're looking for like a dessert drink.
Yeah, I could see this as a dessert drink.
Yeah, like have it after a meal. So I guess in that way it held up cake very well. But overall, I don't do dessert drinks except on very rare occasions.
I'd rather just eat my dessert.
Out of the 2 today, I'd much rather drink the shell. Wanna go make another shell?
I think we've had enough for the day, sir.
I'm gonna go make another shell.
Alright, make me another one then.